I'm giving it to you right up front.
From the other side, with the trident triple order of Ambrosia Calypso, the nemesis, beer and hot dogs, cashmere and Indicuddy. Here's Johnny Ampleweed serving the craft. Coram Kiram, personification of light and the sun, mediator, Redeemer and Savior.
Welcome back to Lady Babylon. This is an episode of Prophet Wars where you are going to see everything come together. Oh, what I've brought you is so gorgeous tonight. I just don't know what to do. I don't want to build up. I just want to give it to you right now. I just want to give it to you right now. And I am. It's the very first thing we're looking at. So get ready, people, right? I mean, we're going in quick tonight. Do you understand? You got to be ready when the time comes. Do you understand me? So I'm going to hit you fast and hard tonight with the good stuff. We will have a melon flogging due to the popularity of our first melon flogging. We have another. And for those of you who got the dream mail, then you knew you should bring your melon. There it is. You too can flog your melon. Ready? Let's get going, people. I thought he said he was going right in. Martha, sometimes I can't stand it. I don't know how George does it. I don't. The man is wound up, you know what I mean? Okay, let's go. Let's hit it. Chewy, give me the very first quote. I'm blindsiding people, and I'm just going to take it. People, look at this. What you think you know, you do not. Oh, God. What you think you know, you do not. I'm about to turn your world upside down. Upside down. And Mother Greek, sexy, gorgeous, ancient Mother Greek is going to be with us. She's going to be the avenue and vehicle, people. Right? Do you understand? And for those of you who are ugly, who send me ugly messages, like, I don't want to see Mother Greek beautiful. You're disgusting. Barbarians. All of you. And for that, you will receive her flogging. Oh, does anybody else want to stay? Oh, I love it. I love it, people. Are you ready? What is he talking about? I don't know. Give it to me. Did Timmy come? Did we bring Tim? You didn't remember Timmy. You left him? Oh, my God. People, I'm serious now. What I am about to bring you will change your understanding of the world. Those of you who have been through Lady Babylon and have been here for a while, this will be the final piece to put together the entire mystery. What I am about to do is I'm about to show you the reality that has been plastered over with the bullshittery. Do you want to see who Moses was? Where are we going to find, people? Chewy, where are we going to find out where Moses was? We're going to go to a 1st century BC Greek writer. Now, he is not ethnically, I'm not talking ethnically, I'm talking about a Greek utilizing handsome guy, right? Where's he from, Miletus, right? Oh, God, we know what happens there with the Cretan connection, don't we? Ladies, behold the man. Ladies, men, behold the man too, right? Despite the fact that he is more manlier than you, behold the man. I thought you said he wasn't going to do this. Shh, Martha, this show is dedicated to Martha. Give me the quote. Let's turn their world upside down. What does this say, people? It's a first century. What is this man's name? What is this hunk of beef's name? Yeah, right. People, who is this? It's a dude who they gave a name to. They called him Polyhistor, right? Polyhistor. What does that mean? It means he was a polymath. The dude was all over everything. This guy is sexy, right? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a sexy man here, right? Right out of history. Here he is. Hey there, right? Lucius Cornelius, right? Who cares? He's Polyhistor, baby. That's what I'm going to give us. And he's from Miletus. He's the one who's giving us this history. You see, this dude, no, show Beefcake up there a little bit longer. Chewy, please. I'm so delighted. He doesn't look like Henry Cavill once, right? Did you have a temporary meltdown? Okay, look at him, people. Look at this bohunk. You know what he was known for? He's known for in the early 1st century BC. This is before Jesus. He's writing histories, people, of different groups. And one of the groups that he's writing a history of are the Judeans. Let me tell you the true story of Moses. For you see, there was no Moses. By the way, most of his things were destroyed. He's a prolific ancient author, and most of his work was destroyed. And he gives us, we have just fragments, and these fragments are fantastic because the first one here is going to turn your world upside down. What does he do? He's quoting other historians of the history of the Judeans. 1st century BC. 1st century BC. Okay, now, I don't care who you think Moses was. I don't care who I think Moses was. I want to see who this bohunk from antiquity said the historians said Moses was. And what did they say? Give me this. Oh, God. People, relish. God, here he is, Alexander, right? Here he is doing his work. And what does he say? Hos gune gegonen Hebraia. You hear the Hebrew? Hebraia moso. There is this Hebrew woman, moso. She's a lady, people, and she's the one who wrote, what does it say? It says she's the one who wrote the writings of the Hebrew. Get that in? It's got to drop. Law. You see that last word, people? Nomos. This is a reference to the Septuagint. This work from the 1st century, early 1st century BC, this work says Moses was a woman and she wrote your Bible. Ah, fantastic, people. Fantastic. You see, I wasn't going to spend the whole episode working up to this, right? I need you to see. This is not an idea of mine. It's not something I will sell you. It's something that polyhister, the great polymath, transmitted through the historical accounts. Do you understand? He's got sources, great sources. Do you know who uses polyhister? All of those authors, those later authors who are talking about anything Judean. Now, people, please don't fail to notice that this is in ancient Greek, not in Hebrew. Because as we saw, the Hebrew's being used, it's being propped up, it's being plaster that's covering the reality. Abacus. Right. Counting table. Right. Seriously, what are you doing? It's shabby, shoddy work, people, and I'm freeing us all from the rabbis, priests, and preachers. Rabbis, priests, and preachers. Do you understand? Because they propagate the very same lie. What does this history say? It says Moses is a lady. And to be quite honest, I find that sexy. If nobody else finds, seriously, if Moses, just stop for a minute. If Moses were a woman, wouldn't that all of a sudden certain aspects of this whole narrative would suddenly kind of make sense, especially for those of you who've been looking at the mystery that I am profaning with Mother Greek, showing her beauty. And it's okay, people. It's okay. We don't believe in the P word. We don't. There's no boogeyman called the P word. My God, man. I watched a commercial today for a dude who he has led 8,000 other dudes to freedom from the P word. This poor guy. I hope he doesn't get thrown back into the past as an Athenian, walking around with all the beautiful, gorgeous, naked stuff. My God, what's he going to do? He's just going to fall over and glitch out or something. You know what I mean? What's wrong with people that glitch out over nature? What's wrong with people who do that? This is something that Greeks befuddled many of them, except those damn Epicureans. What's going on? Give me, people, one more time. We'll just go to the first one. I just want you to see it says there's a female Moses, right? Right? And she's the author. Look, it says she's the author of those writings, right? Fantastic. Fantastic. That Hebrew law comes from a woman. Just imagine it for a moment. Now, I'm going to show it to you with the snakes. Give me what's next. What is next on this offering? I have some loveliness for you people. Right? I wanted to start out with the hard hit, but I just want you to look at this text. This is the Septuagint in Exodus. And what are we doing here, people? We're sitting around with magicians. We're sitting around with epodes. Look at these people. These are incanters who use drugs that we've been looking at. They belong to the Pharaoh, to the Pharaoh. Do you understand me? And what do they say? Because you see, what's happened is the flies have been released and they're biting us. And we've got to get rid of the flies. Those magicians better get their shit done. They're going to make us all look bad. What do the magicians tell the Pharaoh, right? What did they tell the Pharaoh? Oh, can't do it. He's using a very specific form of magic. Very specific. What is it? Did I say he? Look at that. She's using a very specific form of magic. These are epodes we're talking about. These are incantations using pharmakeia. Do you understand? And they say, look, this is the deal. She is using the finger of God. She's using did you bring the finger of God? She's using the finger of God. And every person, wait, what is this? It's a group of people. Is this the finger of God? It is, because Chewie knows. It's all 10 of them. 5 on each hand, 5 ladies and 5 gents. Oh, God. What do these cultists do? Wait a minute. I was talking. This is the same finger of God that wrote in the stone. And you people have been sitting around thinking, oh, like Monty Python, shh, boom, and writing. Oh, God. Who are the dactyls, people? The dactyls are these fucking giants, right? By the way, this text that's written about the Judean history, it talks about the giants. The giants were the magi, right? At the time of Abraham, he talks about, right? And what did you know? Abraham taught astrology. You didn't know that, did you? You didn't know that. Every pirate knows that stuff. People, why do you think the pirates have to know that? You got your dozen kids that you just stole from a village on the river, right? And then we took our little boat and we went back, we caught up, got back to the harbor, and now we're going to take them and we're going to sell them, right? These look pretty healthy too, right? Where was I going there? I just got suddenly lost in the whole piracy. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, the finger of God. You thought it was the finger. What did you think that was? What did you think that was? It's a fairy tale. Oh, look what you've done. You've corrupted the original so far that you can't even see what's actually going on. Oh, God. Oh, okay, give me the next one. Let's just feed him. Come on, lady, Satanic Congregation needs some love. And right now, just Pharaoh's got all pissed off. His heart got all stony. Who cares? People, look at 11:20. What the hell does this say? This is from the New Testament, right? Wait a minute. It says, look at the phrase, in dactyloi theou. Oh my God. What does that say? It says, in the finger of God, I cast out daimonia. This is Jesus talking. He says, if I do this, right? He's going to go on and say, right, hoo-ha, boo-ha. People, finger of God. What does the kingdom of God have to do with this? Give me the next one. Oh, don't we make eunuchs for the kingdom of God? People, turn, please. Those of you who are families, and by the way, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Because your support means a lot. And by that, I mean the fact that you just come and you give your time to me, and according to some, I waste it. Yes, for those of you who feel I must be more efficient, I welcome you to put me on times 2. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I watch myself that way. He watches himself. Yeah, no, I do, to make sure I hit everything. right? And that I'm, on the mark. Look at Luke 1:19. If I cast out those demons in the power of Beelzebul. Wait a minute. What is going on? Are we reading this backwards? Yes, we are. Give me the next one. The power of Beelzebub. That's the dactyl. Exactly, people. Do you know what Jesus was doing? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because his magus fucking founders who financed him and gave him the drugs. Maybe that's had something to do with it. But here he is, people, casting out demons. Look, what did the Judeans say? They said this dude is doing it by the power of Beelzebul. Yeah. Yeah. Satanic Bacchic chorus. People, will you please meet the Satanic Bacchic chorus? You mean Moses was a woman and Jesus was part of the Satanic Bacchic chorus? Oh my God. Welcome to the apocalypse. Ah, right. It's just an unveiling, people. Don't worry. The Antichrist is already in. It's too late for anybody who wants to resist. Let's keep going. Yeah, there. Look, perfect. Where'd we take that one? I look distinguished, bro. I look like a distinguished guy. Okay, give me the... Let's keep going backwards, which we did. Look, people, if Satan... Wait, what? Now we're already back to Satan? People, what are we doing with the Satanic Bacchic chorus? What are we doing with it? We are exercising control over the daimonia. Do you understand? Do you have eyes to see and ears to hear? Do you really? We didn't hit your reset switch. What are you talking about? Just wait. Right? Give me the next one. Give people something good. Right? Fantastic. He loves it too. He loves the fumigation, right? That we all do. Has anybody been fumigated? Right? Good to see you. Give me the next, please. Please. Yeah. People, a house can't stand, right? If it's divided. No kingdom can stand like that, right? Oh, God. Where are we going? I'm taking you into the wilderness, into the void. Welcome to the kingdom of the devil. Welcome. That's your cue. Next one. Oh, God, these are delicious. Right? What am I doing, people? I'm providing you with those verses, and I am giving you the heart, the most significant data. I'm harvesting it. I'm sorry. I should have told you that. Give me the next one. Right? We've got quite a few of these to harvest, people, because there's a lot of things there that I didn't know and I learned, and the muse was just like, here, take it, people. Take it. Look at Poluhistor, right? Oh, God, I still put an aspirate on it. I'm sorry. Poluhistor, right? Alexandros. What is he? He's Polunus. Now, people, that's a word that if you look it up, you're not going to find it. He's Polunus and he's Polumathes. You remember I call him a polymath? I was calling him a polymath because the Greek is calling him a polymath. It's right there, people. Can you see it? It's right here. Okay. Fantastic. But what else is he? What else is this guy? He's Polunus. Does anybody want to take a guess at what that is? Right? Because this is one of those hapax legomena. It's the combination of the words for mind and much or many. He is the man of the much mind. Do you know what happened to him historically? Because I want you to know this is a real person we're talking about. He was taken captive by the Romans. Oh, God. Right? Mithridates and all that kind of stuff, right? Oh, God. He was taken captive. But the thing is, when the Romans got him, they're like, oh, my God, this Greek speaking brother is educated as hell. Why don't we turn him into an educator? Right? Because they understood how it works. They gave him citizenship. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Oh, God. Because he was genius and he wrote and wrote and wrote. That's the guy that you're reading tonight. Give me the next one. I just want you to know how real this is. This is no BS, people. Yeah. I wanted them to also see Eupolemus. More sources, people. I just want you to notice the sources. The sources. There's Abraham, right? Abraham. Nice. Okay. Is there any hint of Hebrew here? No, there isn't. Right? These are people writing a history of people in Greek. Do you understand? He also quotes Judeans. This little word, people, do you know? Bring it back up. Blow it up right here. Look at this word. This is his work on the Judeans. Judaion. Judaion. Do you know if you trace this Greek word, how far back it goes? Do it. Do it. Okay. It explodes here. It explodes. We have histories now. These are reliable Greek histories of the Judeans. What you receive in the English, Jewish or Jew, that comes later. That is an alteration through rabbinical circles. You can call them academic. It's people coming up with texts now. Do you understand? We're going to establish the original Hebrew, but it wasn't written in Hebrew originally. It's written in Greek, and it's way too complex, and you only know 7,000 words in Hebrew. This is the reality. You are Judeans. And where do we know that Judeans came from? What is your history, Judeans? You're migrants from Crete, right? And parts of the Peloponnesus, right? Parts of the Peloponnesus, do you understand? Take a Spartan woman and a Cretan dude, send them out to dinner. Wait a minute, you say, I've never heard that history. Yes, and you've never read Polyhistor because he was voided. You mean monks have a power to void text? Oh, yeah, they do. Why do you think they burn them? Right? Oh, God, they burn them just to keep warm. Savages, right? Monks are savages. That's just another word for savage, right? Go be a monk. Be a savage. Barbar. Bunch of barbarians, right? You see how the Greek mind is working? No music in your voice, brah. When you open your mouth, there is no music. It's just bar, 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 bar. Give me the next one. Let's bring up some Greek. Oh, God. A little bit more, people. I want to shock you. I want to shock you with some of the findings that I've found. Fantastic. People, we're going to talk just a little bit. This is Ascolia and Pindar. We're going to be talking about Aphrodite. And I just want you to notice, go down to the second line. Second word, pharmakos. Wait, what? What? Aphrodite's the one who wants Medea to fall in love, right? Why? In order that Jason, right, can be made invulnerable by her drugs. By her drugs. Okay. what's going on? People, what's going on? Do you know of the serpent? The serpent on the rod? Do you know about the temple of Angitia, the serpent divinity? Do you know the echidna? Do you really know the echidna? Then you'd understand that our source of the communion is Aphrodite. This is how the world works. If you didn't get it because you didn't have a basic nature course, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If Urania passed you by in life, I am sorry. It's probably something you did. That's what they said. Can you believe that? Right? Try to work out what's the trajectory here. You do something here and it's got to affect you over here, right? So it's pretty cool stuff. Give me the next one. Very rational, logical, right? Not barbarian. It's music, right? Yep. Yep. Go. Next one. She says sapiegic. Love that. It means shaking the bum. People, what is Medea declared to be? Right? And if you're starting to have blurred lines between Medea, the first Christ, and the queen of love herself, then you should. You should. I'm about to show you what she really is. She is super, super powerfully sexual. Okay. Do you understand? I'm going to show you. What does this say she is? Pharmakurgos. She is that one who works in drugs. You know what her medium is? The medium of her art are the drugs, right? The media, I should say. The medium is pharmacy. The drugs. I hope you made a movie of her. Do you have a movie of her? Of Medea? Oh, okay. We'll wait then. Okay, people, don't give things away. Chewy. Hit the next one. Go ahead. Boom. Oh, people, I'm going to make a transition here that's really not a transition. And if you feel comfortable about this transition, it'll be because you have read Boccaccio, right? Fantastic. Now, this isn't Boccaccio. This is earlier about Semiramis, right? And these texts that we're looking at. And what does it say? Oh, God. This lady's all, dude, she wants to get out there on the battlefield. She loves that honor. And the reputation is important, dude. The reputation is very important. Okay. I want you to see, first of all, this lady has so much resource that she's able to create projects of building. Here's the Babylonians, right? In Babylon, right? What does she do? She's getting the architectonas. What are those? What are those? Well, apparently they work with the technitas. You hear the word technical in both of those words, right? You hear it, the root for it. What does she do? She's the one who assembles all of the nerds who know how to engineer. Can you believe it? And what she do it with, dude? She does it with a courage that is just a little bit scary and definitely intimidating. Do you understand? She paints in poison. She is the one who picks up the serpent by the tail. She is that power of the dactyl. Oh, God. You mean Moses was a woman? And that woman was the queen of the mystery. Ah, you're kidding me. Where did they get this? Right? When is this all coming, people? It's all coming from Septuagint, what you call the Bible, or the Old Testament, or the Torah. Ah, can you believe that? This is crazy. Give me the next one. Yes, go. People, I just wanted to fly. I'm picking out the hearts, right? The good hearts, people. This is Tzitzis. Oh, yeah, he's a. What is he? He is a Byzantine dude. What is. Oh, God. Battle is 12. He's 12. Oh, get those dates down, you son of a bitch. Right? I don't think about the dates much because I'm thinking about more the writer and what they wrote, right? They're kind of like witnesses, and you treat them as witnesses, right? You don't care what they did before they came to the courtroom. You just care that they're witnessing. That's all, when they're in the courtroom. And these are his words under oath, right? You swear to write these words and that they're your words and they're nothing but your words, so help you Muse. And he says, yeah, right. What is this about? What is John Tzitzis writing about? He's writing about the theriaku pharmaku, the theriac drug, right? And why is this even important? Look at the first line of the paragraph that starts under 240, right? Hois gewastai theriakon pharmakon antidoton, and you hear the word antidote. And what is this thing an antidote for? It's an antidote for the serpents, the echidna, and those harm-inducing drugs. Okay, that's all I wanted from that one. People, you've got to realize that the generation of vipers, that expression is not something novel that Jesus was very making up on his witty own. Neither was the quote that profit, the love of profit is the root of all evil, right? The love of profit. Wait, who heard that? Did you people hear that? How much profit, by the way? We have a reference tonight to Gaza in the Greek. We have a reference to Gaza. How much profit will be made when they go in over the blood of those people, and they make some kind of sick, twisted, screw-headed play park for the rich? People, make me big. I have to tell the congregation this, then I'm going to whip someone. Right, people, I got to tell you something. It is known from the wisdom of the ancients that you cannot have peace without justice. That's why we worship her. That's why we adore her. You can declare peace all you want, but the fact remains, where are the people paying for the slaughter? When children are slaughtered and the world declares in part that this is a genocide, you don't just plaster it the fuck over. That's what the ancients told us. It's the justice. You've got to maintain the justice. You can only have true peace when you have justice. People, it's amazing what you will buy. It's amazing what you will buy, what you will compromise. What you will compromise. Give me the next one. Is it flogging time? I'm not in the flogging. I'm in the disappointed mood. I'm not in the flogging. Aren't Satanic Congregation? Aren't you disappointed? I'm in the disappointed mood that nobody ever has to stand in front of Echidna, has to look into the eyes of Nemesis, has to feel the embrace of justice. Why not? Why not? Because we're going to make a paradise and charge a bundle. Your greed stains your souls with the stench of ruin. Don't ask yourself, how much money am I making? Ask yourself how sick and diseased your soul is. That's what they said in the ancient world. Isn't it lovely? Oh, God. Okay, I'm starting to get in the whipping mood, people. By the way, did you bring your melons? Look, I got a huge watermelon and I'm gonna whip it. Just give me a minute. By the way, everybody, I eat my fruit that I whip. Do you understand me? Don't be wasteful. Fantastic. Okay, and I have to be inspired. Give me the next one. Semiramis. I know, people, I'm a tease, but I gave it to you quick tonight. I told you, right? You're going to go home seeing Moses completely different. People, why do you think he's lifting up the serpent? Why do you think he's doing that? Why do you think it says if you want to be healed, you got to go to that bronze snake? Because Moso, the lady who wrote your Pentateuch, she was of the Echidnaic priesthood, the generation of vipers. And Jesus was calling a ball, and a strike, a strike. Oh. I'll let that process for a minute. I'll let you, okay? Everybody who's been here has seen all the text. Oh my goodness, right? I can feel it. You're coming. People, if you're coming, all of a sudden the Moses thing is making sense. Okay, please feel free. Say it, Chewy, when they start screaming. As a matter of fact, people, get off your butts and scream this out. Scream it out, right? Scream. Oh, I just heard something. Was that outside? I think that was a coyote on our end. That's fantastic. You're screaming with our coyotes. Scream it out. Chewy, scream it out. Oh, God. People, Semiramis, Queen of Babylon. Queen of Babylon. What do you use, my queen? You use your cathartic power to purge us of our blindness. Oh, God. Oh, God. What does she do? She gives the blind seer sight. Now, there's some biochemical nerd out there. She's sitting there, and all of a sudden it hits her head, and she's like, wait. Okay, that's going to react with somebody. Do you see the intelligence that we're looking at, though? We're really looking at a superior intelligence through the language, right? And trying to figure out what they're doing. Because people, here's the long and the short. You can be capacitated with drugs from nature. Right? Nothing produced in a laboratory. These are all combos, distillations, boiling off of all this and mixing. Putting this one out. Let this one sit for 6 days in the dark. What? Oh, God. I didn't know. There was any of that out there until I started reading it in ancient Greek. And I was like, oh, God, these people, geniuses, right? What do they want? Grandma's a genius. Look at her. She just made some kind of syrup that makes my pain go away. Oh, God. When you're having a baby, stuff like that is important, right? Did they? The baby one? Oh, did you like the baby one? Yeah. Okay. Got it. Fantastic. Yes. People, this stuff can be brought right out of the text. Give me another text. I want to surprise and titillate and give people a little bit more Boom. I know we're going quick and there's a lot of text and I'm just grabbing pieces of them, but stay with me, people. Right now, by the way, how am I doing all this? How am I doing all this? That's fine. The pharmakos is that purging. Yeah, keep going. Right? Boom. People, how am I doing this? If you'll notice now, those of you who are the smarties, which is like 90, what do we determine what is it? It's like, no, it was like 78 to, no, 80. I forget what it was. It's that voting percentage. You know what I mean? There's usually like 12% of people who say the opposite of what everybody expects, right? Because that's how I do my polls. I weight them in what is ridiculous and what is not. Right? Fantastic. You didn't know I was testing you. I wasn't really, right? Because you see from the questions, because you're smart, at least 90% of you are, 88%. I'll take that. Give me the next one. Listen, you 12% dummies, don't worry about it. You can be dragged along, right? You can benefit too, right? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it'll wear off. Okay, people, what does this say? We're talking about, look, definitions here, people, and this is what's important. This isn't just, look, flash me up. You know, everybody knows hieroglyphics, right? I can't even do cuneiform because it's just chicken scratch. But you know, you got human, ape head, blah, right? Serpent, waves, right? Yeah. What's the real power of the language? Watch this Greek. And I know people give me a hard time for being so hard on the Egyptians who build giant mounds of rocks. I get it. I get it. But people, come on. Come on. Come on, people. What does this say? Ho pharmakeus, ho chromonos pharmakois esto ktenen. What? The pharmakeus does what? Uses those drugs for killing. Seriously? Look at the second line. The pharmakergaten is called that because what? They make drugs. Skewadzonta, they make drugs. And what does the pharmakopolen do? That person, pratenton pharmakon, is the dealer, the seller. People, do you see how advanced the vocabulary is? And that is a reflection of the advanced nature of the art. Do you understand? The temple of Artemis at Ephesus, right? The temple of Artemis at Ephesus. Take a look at it. Go, people, I invite you. Not today. You have to see a reconstruction, people. You have to. Because people are stupid. That's why. Go, people. Stand in front of the pyramid. Great Pyramid, Giza. Stand there. Suck it in for all 5 minutes of its worth. Right? And look at the Temple of Artemis. Tell me, what is the difference between the languages of the people? Because that language is the carrier. I'm sorry, people. It's our operating system, right? It's the English or Spanish or French operating system. It's melon time. Oh, God. People, relax. We'll take that. I'm not quite sure what that was. It was not what you think. Give me the next one. Don't break the one. Okay, go. No, right? I didn't hit the table this time. I'm doing well. I'm ready for the wild dogs that will chase me home on my walk. I'm ready for them. Those bastards are going down. Give it to me. People, watch this. Who is this? This is Nikitas, right? Oh, what is he saying? He's talking about the echidna, right, people? This is later material in Greek, right? But I want you to see the association in Greek. Look here in yellow between the echidna and the drug of salvation. You see this word in the middle here? Soterion. We're talking about the soterion pharmakon. The drug of salvation. I've been telling people, go ahead and take it down. I've been telling people for a long time that salvation and gospel and Christ, that these are pharmacological terms used in cults or mysteries that are employing drugs in sexual rites. I've been saying it forever. The very term salvation is closely affixed to the concept of a substance that is a drug. Your gospel is the power of your drug. The power of your salvation is your gospel. Moso was a priestess of the Echidnaic priesthood. And how do we know that? Because she did everything they did. There's not a contention. Do you remember how I told you in the prophet wars, after the death of Christ? Do you understand what was going on? We read that entire text with the Echidna and all of her people, her generation, and the battles with the apostles. Fantastic. We saw the communion, right? People, you need to know that this Echidnaic priesthood is the originator of what you now call Judaism and Christianity. The prophet wars are not a fabrication or an imagination. They are a reality that is reflected in these texts. Oh, God. Right? People, do you know what you can do? Look, people, if you live in a place where the locals understand that you can potentiate a person, if we go and steal 12 of these, right, we can do certain things to them. And we can potentiate those people. And that temple where we need guardians, voila. Do you understand? It makes them smarter. What would you do if I told you I could give you a drug that would make you smarter? You would take it. What if I told you you are missing a whole concoction of drugs that affect the mind, the body, everything? You were supposed to find it and use it. It was guarded in the mystery, officially by priesthoods, and you let it go. And now you're on the monist operating system, doomed to the tyrant. Do you want to see? Do you know why the devil hates people? Do you want to know why he's a misanthrope? Because they're made in the image of a tyrant. When I look upon the modern United States of America, I see a people forged in the image of a tyrant. Oh, God. Now, you know why? It always comes back to Athana, right? The Virgin, she keeps us, right? We want justice, people. We want justice. Did you see that Congresswoman? She did a 180-degree turn right after she talked to all those people who have been abused. Yeah. Fantastic. Was Jesus a pederast? Was Jesus exploiting children? Was Jesus arrested in a public park with a naked kid? And the answer is yes. And you're surprised that I can show you that Moses was an Echidnaic priestess. Anybody who looks at that serpent on the staff, that person will be healed. Do you get it, people? Hear the mystery coming through? Right? Satanic congregation gets it because they've been initiated, right? They know what it is, right? Oh, but did somebody say something about no. Integrity? Did somebody say that? Oh, darn it. I was looking. Okay. Give me another one. I want to hit him with some satanic. You just give. Oh, are you lost in my slides? That's okay. Give me the next one. Okay. Oh, that's John Damascene. Damascenus. Yeah, let's look at that one really quick. Why are we whispering? There's a debate, people. I just want to throw that up. People, there's a debate. This is a scholia. This isn't John. This is a scholia on Homer. On Homer, right? This is on the Odyssey. They're talking about. What is this, people? When there is no Hebrew, when there is no literature at all, except for what is sitting there in the Greek, what are they writing about? They're writing about analyzing the Odyssey, because in the Odyssey, this talks about Odysseus's quest for Christing Christs. This text says, why is it that Odysseus goes out looking for Christs with which he can Christ his arrows, but nobody in the Iliad is portrayed as Christing their arrows? What's going on, man? Why is it? Is there a division here? What's going on? Or do we just assume that their arrows are coated with poison? Right? The these are death inducers we're talking about. It makes a big difference in warfare, people. Right? You can take an arrow, right? You can take an arrow. You can survive. No problem, right? But you cannot take a poisoned arrow. Right? You just get nicked by that. That's it. What did it say her art was? The drugs, people. She is a worker in the drugs. She is the first Christ, the one who showed to humanity the invisible, the one who brought the voice to humanity. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's heavy. That's heavy stuff. No wonder she had oracles that were somehow would tell people what they were going to do in the future in 500 years. No wonder. Interesting. Wow. Fantastic. Do people see? Do people see what Moses was a figure of? Moses was a figure of a woman who was a figure of Medea. Put away your drugs and your magic. Oh, God. Right? Let it sink in. Give me the next one. I think the devil's in the next one. I got to get the devil. It's okay. Just bring. That's okay. Did you show all the movies and everything? All right. Right. That's just the Scolia. It's just telling you a source. Give me a couple more. Here. Blow it up. It's okay. Chewy's despondent because she has no more sources. It's okay. They're perfectly fine, the ones that you had. You can show some repeats too, right? Did you show that one of Henry? Did you? Did you please keep going? Bring it up. That took you a lot of concentration, right? I could tell. It was noisy too. Christa, people. Christa. What are we going to be doing? We're going to be Ius Christa. We're going to be Christing those eras, baby. What do we Christ the eos with? The eos. The eos. Okay. This is a world where the drugs are a big deal. And until just recently, people in classics would tell you that they didn't use drugs at all in antiquity. And why is that? Why would they be like that? Why? Because number one, they don't know the sources. And number two, number one, they don't know the sources. The guards were asleep at the gate because they had been politicking and doing stupidity. And I watched it as an American classical philologist. I watched the fall. Where's the devil? Find me. I promise just to give. They need a dessert, right? It's one of these last. Just go backwards from the bottom. Just go. Go right there. Just bring that up. People. Right. This is polyhister again. People, I want you to look at the bottom in blue. Under the entry of the word Judea, what does it say? It says Alexander Polyhister, right? Says what? He says that Judah and Idumea are the children of Semiramis. Wait, what? Do you remember where all of this is ultimately originating? Oh my God. Do you remember the Cretan connection? There are those people who will tell you, says the ancient sources, that the Phoenician and the Hebrew are the origin. They are not. And people, evidence-wise, that's good. Evidence-wise, it turns out that's the truth. That's the reality. Give me the next one. Did you know there's no archaeology for it? There's none. Kingdom of David doesn't exist, man. I'm telling you. This is a document. The Bible is a document that has begun in the 3rd century. At this very time, that there is forming a college of rabbis who will guide the creation, the back translation into a dead language called Hebrew, and that will forever obstruct your vision of the reality. They're saying it, not me. The texts, right? You saw that Moses was a woman, right? Hello? Did people see that? Oh, God, I thought I was going to start out. People, just look at this text. I just want you to see some Phrygians. And what are they doing? Look at the second line. Entheon ololugain. Entheon ololugain. What are these Phrygians doing? They're letting out that hallelujah. Wait a minute. This is the word for hallelujah? Yeah, it is. And there is no hallelujah at the time. This is not a Hebrew word. This is a Greek word. People, who are we celebrating? Who are we singing to? Look at Kupebes at the top. Did we come back to the mother? To the great mother and Addis? Yes, we did. We came right back to our blessed, do the next one or another one. The blessed mother and her eunuch. People, you didn't know that the Judeans first worshipped the blessed mother and her eunuch before they ever did a dude named Yahoo. That is a back formation. He doesn't even exist historically. He doesn't exist. What does that say? Go back to that one, that last one. Oh, this is a lovely one. People, that's a lovely one. People, do you want to look at the ichor of the echidna? What do you use the ichor of the echidna? What do you use the ichor of the echidna for? Look, people, you make a death inducer with it. That's what this says. Who is it that's talking such craziness? It's Aristotle. Look what these classicists failed to see. It's Aristotle. I mean, geez, they should have seen this one at least. Nope. Keep going. Right. People, I'm telling you, the death inducer is absolutely necessary. Nope, next. Ooh, okay, here, just pick it and we'll show them. I want the devil one. People, we were looking for the devil. So, Chewy, let's just take some time and let's look for the devil. No, hang on. Wait until I say no, 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 no. We got to read this one. Just do this one. Are you having a bad go of it? Do you need to talk to Mr. McFeely from the underworld? That was Mr. Rogers' neighbor. Just go. Look what you're doing. Athenagoras. Oh, God. The daughter of Derceto. Who is Derceto? She's Aphrodite. Just take it as Aphrodite. Was Semiramis. And what is she? She's Lagnos and Miai People. I have to show. Can you bring up the LSJ? I want to show people what lognos means so that they can make sure I'm not just exaggerating. Okay, people, if this isn't the dream, right? This is the dream right here. Okay, let me put it in. Okay. Yes, it's okay. Don't. You're fine. Okay. Here we go. And then you'll have to show them that one. Okay. People, Lognos, what is Semiramis? The queen of Babylon, right? She is lecherous. Well, lecherous, that sounds kind of negative. Full, right? And it's properly of the male. And usually what they use for the female is machlos, which is the equivalent, but for a woman, but not for her. They use the masculine. She is horny like a dude. She is horny like a dude. That's what that means. That you put lecherous. Who uses lecherous? Lecherous. Right? Lecher. What is a lecher? You're a lecher. Right? Nobody uses that language. She is aroused. She is ready to go in a dominant masculine way. Right? If you don't get a little bit like, ooh, right? You would expect that. She's the queen of Babylon, stupid. Right? She knows all that stuff. All those drugs, that's up her alley. Oh, God, here's a couple of goodies. Okay, here. Oh, we've got to pick something. No, keep it. Let's stop. We've done those. Okay, let's go forward. What happened in the transfer? You were just trying to do it too fast, weren't you? And it just came across. People, look at this. Show people that. People, it's okay. Don't worry. People, thank you for your patience tonight, for our slowness. But, here we go. People, what's it say? This is for the musicians. I wanted to make sure that they didn't get left out tonight. And this is talking about different modes, right? Different paths to that harmony, right? And what is the Phrygian? The Phrygian path is the entheotic path. That's the God possessing you. The Lydian is the Bacchic path. Wait a minute. Do you see this word Bacchikon? Right? Is there a difference between the path of possession and the Bacchic path? I want you to think about that. Think about that and realize that this old word, which is probably, I don't know, Thracian, maybe Pelasgian or something, I don't know. Bacchikon. What kind of insanity? When you are entheotic, you are possessed. When you are Bacchic, you are doomed. Do you understand? This is the Bacchic satanic chorus. When you are Dorian, you are holy. And when you are Ionian, you're in that place of real joy, man. Right? Delights. Right? For the musicians, I know I wanted to get the musicians out there to see that, you know, the whole echidnaic priesthood is an Aphroditic wave of Bacchic mania. And somewhere in there, we've got to link with the music in order to perform the rite. Imagine this, people. Imagine if there was a way to bring back the rite. Imagine if there was a way to initiate. If the artists, the premier sons of Apollo, daughters, if there's a way to bring it back, would you know what it was? How do you think they did it, people? People are always asking me, can you do it? Yeah, you can. You can, right? Right. Good luck, because there's a lot involved. Give me the next one. Give me that one. People, this is from Lucian. I know it seems kind of shotgunny, but this is from Lucian. And people, this is his work on podagra, I think it was. Right? On podagra, which is, the philosopher's disease. Right? Gout. Gout. What do you take for gout? Colchicum. Wait, what? What? What does this say? Right? Some people drink that crazy stuff up and they're purged. Others employ those incantations, right, and go about fooling themselves. Otherwise, the Judean will pick up some moronic bullshit and feed it to you. Wait, what? Is this the same guy who was talking about busting up the traffickers? Perate. What is Abraham in Greek? A perate. Which Hesychius explains to us is a perate or a laestes. A laestes in the water? No. A laestes on land. Do you see why the connection was made in the Greek? This is history, people. And for those of you who are saying, oh my God, he's saying this group of people were pirates. Remember, the Greek historians themselves said the first Greeks were pirates. Odysseus, pirate. What do you think makes him a pirate? Dude got held captive by another pirate who drugged people and did things to them, things that are unmentionable. Did you see what he wanted to do with that duck foot? Right? I kind of wanted to see what he wanted to do. Do you understand, people? It's not good. Don't sit there and love it. He's hiding. That's all I want to do is find the devil. No. Oh, wait, that's a good one, though. There's naked philosophers in there. People, listen, you're not going to believe me. I mean, I know the battle's over. It's like this is a cluster bomb tonight. You know what I mean? This is a historical cluster bomb. People, here's another giant explosion. Are you ready for Hecataeus? Hecataeus, 4th to 3rd BC, historian. And what does he say? The naked philosophers come from the Magi. And seriously? So who else? Look at in yellow, people. Judaeus. He says that the Judeans are from the Magi. You see that word below Judean? Magon. Magon. This cult of Moso, the Echidnaic priestess, who had the serpentine staff, was the source of the mystery that you call Judaism and Christianity. People. Yeah. Right? These are, I'm telling you, these are cluster bombs. Give me another one. There's another one here with the devil. Right? Who are we casting? Wait. No. Okay, stop. That's the finger of God from Exodus. We don't need. Keep going. Keep going. We got that one. Keep going. No, we got that one. Right. Keep going. Oh, God, we're getting closer. Hurry, hurry, hurry. People are like, oh, you're such a slowpoke. Where's the devil? Devil, come to me. Here, satanic congregation. Chant. Bring the devil. No, I'll tell you when I see the devil. No. No. There's no devil. No devil. Oh, devil. Wait. Devil. Stop it. It's too fast. No devil. Go. Wait. Here's Gaza. Here's Gaza. We forgot to pull. Show people Gaza. People. You know what this says? I just saw it and I thought, well, you know what? It's pertinent. Everybody's focusing. Let's look at Gaza here. They talk about Gaza here too. And what do we find out? Polis Phoenicias. Oh, Phoenician city. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, next one. Get the next one. Oh, is that modern? Yeah, sure you want to know this is modern. So, okay. Right. An actually real picture. This is not AI. Right? Just because the genocide happened doesn't mean we forget it. Right? Or else there's no justice. Give me the next. There was Gaza, people. It talks about Gaza. Okay. Keep going. Not that one. No. It's a long one. No. There's Beelzebub. Yeah. That may be it. Oh, people. It's worth waiting. No. It's worth waiting for the devil, right? Wait. Keep going. Keep going. Did we forget? Oh. Please tell me we didn't forget the no. We didn't forget the devil. That's the Theriac. No, the drugs. Oh God, come on, Satan. We had the connection to Satan tonight, people. Wait. No. Next. Wait. There's the devil. Oh God, it was John. It was John who did it. Right? Okay, people. Here, I know you really want. This is worth it. Because the devil's always worth it for dessert. First of all, did you show the Gymnosophists, by the way? The naked philosophers? Did you people know that the Gymnosophists and the Jews were from the same? Right? Those Judeans, they're from the same branch. Right? Same cult. Fantastic. Did you bring a Gymnosophist? Here, bring him up. I bet he looks like, who's that? Your circuits, Chewy. Leave him up there. This is our Gymnosophist, right? He did bring his cape, though, his cloak. Right? Now, Judeans from Crete and from Sparta originally, right? That's what they're doing. They're ending up in the situation in this cult with the Echidnaic priestess. That is their history, right? It's gorgeous, people. The fact that this is all there is absolutely wonderful. And it just so, by the way, people, what language have we been using this whole time? We're using Greek. Are we using Hebrew? No. Because why not? Because it doesn't exist, dog. It's not there. It's gone. Right? Don't dig up a rock with something scratched on it and say, this is it. It's not. There's no libraries because there were for nobody else. Asher Bunny Paul. What a joke. Has anybody, by the way, has anybody read that stuff? I encourage you to go back and read anything Sumerian, Akkadian, any of that stuff. Read it. And when you see how bad it is compared to Mother Greek, you're going to be like, okay, I get it now. I get it. What this dude Amun has been trying to say. I get it. I know most of you already get it. Give me the next. Except for that 12%. The devil. Here it is, people. Let's just finish on this. I'm going to put my glasses on. Okay, look. John the Damascene. Oh, God, what did he say? When the devil became an apostate. Wait, what? Yes, Diabolos became an apostate. Oh, God. Look, people. Apostates. Apostates. Isn't that nice? People, I'm not making this stuff up. It's just sitting here in the Greek. What happened then? He became an enemy of God and an enemy of people. Right? Why? Because they're in the image of God. Right? And because of this, he is the misanthrope. Right? The misanthrope, the person hater. Right? Why? Why is he a person hater? Diotikaitheo because he's also a God fighter. And he hates us because we are the creation of a despot, a tyrant. Right? That's your image, people. That's what this text says. And what kind of drugs are we using? We're using the iontes echidnes, that drug, that poison. Who's using it in this text? It's an iatros, a healer. And why? Because it is a drug of salvation, right? They are forming it. They are creating it. And then what? Satan men un legetai. It's all about Satan, baby. Why? Because it's established against the good. The eos of the echidna is Satan. Do you understand? Okay. So you mean what Amun just told us, and if you have any good movies, run them. What Amun just told us is that the first Jewish religion was created by a woman who wrote the Jewish Bible. And she was an echidnaic priestess, a satanic Bacchic chorus was the original Judean cult. The original Jewish religion was a satanic Bacchic chorus under the leadership of an echidnaic priestess. Satan is that blood. Oh, now you don't feel so strange about Moses being a woman. You know you don't, because you wish you could go back to what your false fairy tale told you. I'm going to hit this melon. I keep missing. Oh, I have bad aim for melons. Oh, did you hear that one? I hope they heard that one. We'll be eating this melon. Fantastic. People, thank you for coming tonight. I'm glad we got to find the devil passage because that really tied the whole room together. Thank you very much for everything that you have brought in your attention, because these cluster bombs are making a difference. Did he just call me? Who was that? That was Cruz. Cruz called me a stormtrooper. I'm letting you get away with that, Cruz, because you make good videos. Right? Okay, I'm letting you get away with it. Yeah. What's the deal there? Right? Where is this training? They're not supposed to hit, right? They're supposed to miss all the time. Fantastic. People, thank you for coming tonight. And by the way, thank you, Cruz, for your videos. And Teddy Bass, thank you for your music. And I know Teddy Bass is coming out with something new. Yeah, and he's going to have the Mr. Rogers song in there. So we can make a couple of Mr. Rogers episodes. I'll bring him right up for you, people. Just stretch him right up. Thank you for coming tonight. There it is. Shh, smell the indigo. Teddy! Fantastic, right? Love it. Good work, people. And Chewy, beautiful. Beautiful. Don't get upset. Look at Chewy. She's a perfectionist. I told her she's going to be a great artist someday, and just AI and graphics and all that stuff. And right. And people will be like, oh, she came in when it was early and she's still, that's right. That's my Chewy. Good job. All right, people. Thank you for coming. Continue to eat your chicken. Have a nice night. And hail Satan.
Lucifer the light bearer, Prometheus bring fire, from the black sun unseen, sugar skull muerte, paint a little more red, feathered serpent, I wear a hat of darkness, awarded to me by Pharaoh of Nems, with the seal of Saturnia. I do not believe in states or boards. I trust in justice, the sword of Nemesis. For the chronicles of the present absentee. Hail Satan, the nation bought for 1 shekel.